right, Coach Ryan here again, and now we're gonna go over our mobility series. So first up, what we wanna do is we wanna get into a side lying position. So our bottom leg is gonna be straight, our top leg is gonna be bent, knee is trying to stay on the ground, hands right out in front of our face. Stack the hands together, and we're gonna make big windmill circles. Follow your hand with your head so everything moves as one. Try to keep your hand on the ground if you can. 5 one direction, 5 the other direction. Excellent. So now we're going to face the other side. Okay. Cross that top leg, foot straight. Follow your hand with your head. Good job, you guys. Remember, if you need that extra help, just like I'm doing, to keep that knee down, because we don't want that knee to lift all the way up. We want it to stay as close to here as possible to lengthen the muscles on our side and get that deep stretch. All right, so shoulders should be getting a little bit looser right now. The next thing that we're gonna do is focus a little bit more on our thoracic region, which is basically anything from here to the bottom of our, or the top of our ribs to the bottom of our ribs, and going into our lower back as well. There are different mobility exercises that can target specific areas, but for today's purpose, what we're going to do is we're gonna get back to that sideline position. I'm gonna put my hand behind my head. I'm gonna try to put my elbow over my top elbow that's on the ground. So really try to reach to get that full stretch and full rotation, and then open back. Come right back, and we're gonna repeat. So touch the elbow, open. Really try to keep that knee on the ground. If you want to try to loosen this up a little bit more, once you get to your sticking point, basically the point that you can't get any further and you feel like you're stuck, big breath in, exhale, and try to push back a little bit further. And then bring it back. Good job. All right. Next up, other side. Again, hand behind the head, elbow over the elbow, open back. Excellent. All right. So last up for our mobility series is going to be a hip complex. That's going to involve donkey kicks, fire hydrants, and hip circles to get those finer muscles in your hip joint turned on, activated, and kind of prepared for our squats that we got later on. So first we got donkey kicks. We're going to keep that core nice and tight, and we're going to kick our leg up to as high as it can go. We don't want to open up, and we don't want to arch our back. All right, so core is tight, lift up to as high as it can go, slowly lower back down. And then we have fire hydrants. You're gonna do all the exercises on the same side before you switch. So fire hydrants out to the side, again, trying to keep those hips facing the ground. Core is nice and tight. Then we got hip circles forwards. And then backwards. All right, let's do the other side now. All right, so again, we're gonna go donkey kicks, fire hydrants, and hip circles. So kick up. Fire hydrants right out to the side. Circles. Both directions. All right, that's our mobility series for today's workout. Next up is going to be our core series.